Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks. And if you've been watching the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel for a while, you know that I'm quite invested in the DJI ecosystem for cameras, drones, gimbals and so on. And a lot of our videos are either filmed on a DJI OSMO Action original first generation action camera, or on a DJI Mini drone, or have been filmed on a smartphone using a DJI gimbal. So for a while I've been keeping an eye on the DJI OSMO Pocket series of devices and resisted getting one until my friend Jason Howell on his channel, YouTube channel, The Techsploder, covered this device, did a walkthrough of how he uses it, and after having spoken to him on threads about it, I was convinced that this was the device which will improve my YouTube creator life, as well as giving me the opportunity to record my cats in all their glory. So be prepared for more frequent and more cinematic content on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel, because I have purchased the DJI OSMO Pocket 3 in its Creator Combo package. I'll link in the description to where you can check this out on Amazon. If you do decide to purchase anything from there, you'll be supporting the Tech Travel Geeks through that affiliate link. But let's get to the packaging. It's pretty straightforward. There's a box with a picture on the front and words that tell you about it. So this is the DJI OSMO Pocket 3 Creator Combo. There is a wide-angle lens included, the DJI mic transmitter too, and an additional battery handle, all in the box. So yeah, this has everything I think will make this a great little travel camera, so that I don't need to pack a slightly bigger, more clunky traditional camera, or my Sony ZV-1 camera, or ZV-1 camera, not the second generation, the first one, which I'm actually recording this video on. It's still a great camera, it does a great job, but it still spends most of its time clamped to my desk in the upright position. Anyway, the packaging also reminds you that you can get apps for this from the Fruity company, the Apple App Store, as well as for Android. You can download the app directly from DJI, if not from your App Store of choice. Now, as with many smartphones we've seen recently, the DJI packaging has some pretty accessible pull tabs to get the packaging open. I'm just going to do that. And classic silica gel sachet. Do not feed this to your children, do not feed this to your cats. It is very handy to keep in a bag or in a pouch whilst traveling, because it will collect the moisture that would potentially condense in your bag and cause mold and other issues. Let's see what's on the inside apart from the silica gel, which I find useful. Ooh, there's quite a lot here. And there's an extra box, so let's see what's in the extra box first. This seems to be mostly empty space, apart from what is the case to the camera itself. Let's have a quick look at the case, and we'll put that on later. There you go. The DJI OSMO Pocket 3 protective cover. So this is where you put the camera on a gimbal to keep it safe. Good to see. And on the inside of this, you also have where to clip your additional lenses and your Black Pro Mist ND filter. So for those of you who don't know, an ND filter is an additional filter you put over your lens to filter out harsh light and make it easier to capture good video in harsh lighting conditions. Now, there's a large leaflet here. It's actually quite a few pages. It's just essentially just a giant sheet of paper folded over about the safety guidelines to the Creator Combo. That's quite a lot there. This looks like a DJI sticker. I'll definitely be using that. Yeah, that's a packet of stickers. DJI OSMO Pocket 3 Quick Start Guide. It is a smaller sheet of paper folded over that gives you quick instructions on how to turn on and use this device. I'm sure that I will read that at a later point. The DJI recommended video editing app, which is Lightcut. Okay, I have not tried that, but definitely worth a try. And the DJI Store app, so you get an additional way of buying more DJI stuff. And another leaflet which runs this, seems to be a guarantee one. Okay, so let's put this aside and focus on the pouch. So again, it's in a plastic bag, and then inside the plastic bag you get the pouch. So this pouch contains, with DJI branding on it, with a zipper, contains all the camera and the accessories that you need to get up and running, as well as some of the additional accessories that will improve your creator life. So this, by the feels of it, is the additional handle battery. So it's USB Type-C to go onto the inside of the battery, and you get a little warning on it. When mounting, insert the battery handle to the Osmo Pocket 3 without holding the release button. So just click it in. Great. So this is the additional battery handle with USB Type-C in to charge, and an additional clip there. That's what clips onto the bottom of the device. I'll put this down here. Next up, we have a little mount for the DJI OSMO Pocket. So this is just so that you have a tripod screw head to be able to mount this on a tripod, as well as Type-C extender. And again, you get the same warning at the bottom here. Then we get another little plastic bag. There's a lot of plastic here. And this is your little tripod feet. So you put this at the bottom, screw your thing in the bottom, and you have a little tripod for setting up the Osmo Pocket 3. And then we have here the DJI Mic 2. So this is a little microphone transmitter. So it has a microphone built in, as well as the ability to add a lav mic or a lavalier mic, which is handy. And what else do we have? We have a cable. So let's look at this cable in a bit more detail. Whoops. So it's got a little plastic holder for it. What I would say is, in today's day, there might be a reason for having all this plastic packaging, but having seen a lot of the smartphones we've unboxed recently, this may actually be one of the most plastic heavy products we've unboxed and reviewed in the channel. Anyway, the power cable is a USB Type-C to USB Type-C. Standard USB cable, black. It's quite thick and not particularly flexible, but that's it as it comes out of the box. I'm sure it will soften up with time. Now, what else do we have? Whoops. So this is obviously an accessory for getting this plastic bag opens a bit of a challenge. There we go. So this is what some people would call a dead cat mic. So this is for when you're using the DJI mic on its own. You can pop this into that 3.5mm audio jack. It covers up the top of the mic. That reduces the amount of wind noise you get from the microphone. And there's a little wrist strap. Always handy to have a wrist strap. So this uses a little lanyard string, goes into the device. A little bit of DJI branding there, if you haven't noticed that. More silica gel, handy, great to put in the pouch. This is a little magnet. So what this does is you put it on the other side of your clothing. Let me use my Jerry Rig Everything knife to open this up. And yes, it is clipping onto the knife through that magnet. Essentially what this is a little, let me open it up again. This is a thick little plastic bag. There we go. So this is a little chunky magnet with DJI branding on it. Whoops. There you go. So you've got DJI at one end, DJI at the other. And the purpose of this is you put it on the other side of your clothing, usually a t-shirt or something like that, and then it clips onto the back of the mic. That allows you to have the mic on without having to actually clip it to your clothing, or position it where suits you best on your clothing. So I'm going to leave that attached to the microphone where it will be used. There's another little thing here. This is the lens. This is a wide angle lens. Remember we saw that in the case. So this should be for storing your lens, and this is the lens itself. So this is a magnetic lens, but in this case I'm just going to pop it into the case like this, and it attaches nicely. So nice little lens case there. Okay, so that's pretty much everything apart from the camera itself. This is the DJI Pocket 3. It is relatively small and light for a camera with a 1-inch sensor. It has this, which is the screen. I'm going to take this little screen protector off. This is the screen that allows you to see what you're getting up to. And if you were to flip it like that, that's how you turn the camera on. And there you go. So I'm going to set it up as English. So I need to scan the QR code to download the DJI Memo. So I'm going to do that now. Oops. There we go. So I need to update the firmware to this and set it up. But just to show you, that is the camera setup for its basics here. Little tutorial on how to move around with the menus. If you've been using DJI devices for a while, this may not be completely unheard of, but it's essentially a little, you can see this here, it's essentially a little camera on a gimbal which will automatically stabilize and take video in super smooth mode. You can also use it to take pictures, to follow you around if you put it on its tripod. It's a very versatile little camera, but we'll do a full review in due course about the camera after having used it to make content and make videos for a while. So don't expect a short-term 2-week review. I'll put it through its paces, probably mention it in a bunch of videos as I go, but that's the camera itself. And my understanding is that now that it's off, that's it, it's in its off position, I should be able to position this in here, and that's how you protect your camera in its case. You'll see that it's contoured to keep it safe like that. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything in terms of the unboxing. Now just to show you, obviously this with its case should fit nicely in here. No, it doesn't. Yeah, interesting. So it doesn't fit great in the case with its protective case on top of it. You have to squeeze it in a bit. But then I have my extra battery mount, the tripod threading device, the microphone with dead cat or dead kitten, and the little tripod in there. So it does all fit in, which is great for travel. I'll just take the little DJI label off with the bag. It's got a few details in this in various languages, but we'll just cut this off with my jerry-rig everything knife. So that's a nice little compact thing to travel with, and if you consider how that would fit in even a small carry-on bag or in a jacket pocket now that we're coming up to winter, this is ideal for travel. I mean, really, what could be better for the tech travel geeks? Anyway, I purchased this DJI OSMO Pocket 3 with my own pocket money. This is not a sponsored video. I bought this, as I said at the beginning, thanks to Jason Howell's video about the device. it really convinced me that this would improve my workflow and my production on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. If you'd like to see more of the content we create about the DJI OSMO Pocket 3, if you would like to support us, please do subscribe to us here on YouTube. If you'd like to know more, if you think I've missed something out on this video, please do leave us a comment in the section below. We'll do our best to get back to you. And if we can't get back to you immediately, we will likely do a dedicated video answering your question. It wouldn't be the first time that that's happened. Anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and goodbye from me.